What's going on, guys? It's your boy Jacob here. Welcome back to Jacob's Life. Today it's Jacob's Thoughts, episode 1, bro. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for clicking on this video and doing whatever. I just woke up from a nap. You could probably tell because my pillow is my pillow's up a little bit. Here, I'll move the camera down. Yeah, look at that. I was sleeping on the little one, and then my other pillow's up there. But yeah, I just woke up from a nap. I feel refreshed. I gotta go to work at 6:40, but I feel good. But today's video is about being normal. I think you guys saw the title. It is what is normal. The honest answer, in my opinion, is normal is whatever you want it to be. The honest answer is there is no straight answer for what is normal. We've been conditioned to believe stuff is normal. I would say like the school shootings, I know they're terrible. Do not get me wrong, they are terrible. They gotta stop. Like, if you're I'm gonna say a white, skinny white dude who has anger problems and has been upset his whole life and has decided, oh, I'm gonna shoot up a school, stop, wait a minute, and think about it. You're gaining nothing from this. And I think most of us people know that some school shootings look set up too. It's like, why are kids smiling? Why are parents talking about it even though they weren't there? Stuff like that. But school shootings, we see them as normal. There's like one in every month or something like that. There's 2 every month, something. There was a study that's saying that there's 1 every month or 2 every month, something like that. And then also going along with shootings, the Charlie Kirk shooting. That shooting happened on a college campus, no less. And I just want to say that it's crazy. Not gonna lie, it is very crazy. But then people have seen the video. I am people, and then I guarantee you some other people have seen it as well. I've shown people the video. I know people that have seen it. But we've been conditioned to see that stuff and not flinch. I didn't go, or anything like that. No. And I know other people didn't do that. But there's probably people that have been like, I can't watch that, that's terrible. I remember when I was younger, I would watch like some gore videos and I would always flinch. I'd be scared, I would flinch and whatnot. But now seeing this stuff, I'm like, okay, like, nothing new. But still, like, you know what I mean. We're just conditioned to see this shit and we don't react and whatnot. I have a few theories, like we're gonna go to war and whatnot, yada yada yada, but it really does not matter, because if we go to war and we're all pretty much attuned to the bloodshed and whatnot. But the Charlie Kirk video, we've seen it. If you haven't seen it, I'm not telling you to go watch it. It is bloody, and if you don't like blood and whatnot, then you don't have to see it. We've seen it. Not many people flinch. I know people that have been like, oh yeah, I watched it, it was okay, and then scrolling on Instagram, I saw it on my For You page. I'm like, oh my goodness. But yeah, we're conditioned to see this stuff and we think that's normal. And along with like recess, there's like, this is a cool one, recess. In elementary school, we have recess, and then it becomes normal that we have to sit in class for the whole 7 days, or 7 days, or 5 days, but for 7 hours or 9 hours if you do sports. But it's the main thing. It's like, what is going on? We don't know. But yeah, it's the main thing. Like, that's normal. Like, we go to recess for a little bit and then at some point we just stop. Don't know why. Our lunches are recess. If you go to middle school, I believe, high school, elementary school, middle school, high school. Dude, what? Young fives, elementary school, middle school. Dude, what? I'm forgetting them. Holy shit. I don't really care either, because it's not like where I'm at. I'm in college right now, as you could probably tell. At some point we're like, okay, kids can go outside, have recess, hang out, chill out, have fun, and then at a certain age, when you hit 6th grade, nope, not gonna happen. You can't go outside. You can't do anything. You can't exercise and get out that energy that you have, even though you're still a kid. That's normal, which is strange. Also, another thing that's normal, I don't really know. I'm gonna just say it, like drinking water out of plastic water bottles. People know that you get microplastics in your water bottle, and that comes into your brain and bloodstream and all that stuff. Just saying, when in like 1,000 years or something like that, they're gonna look back and see us drinking water with these plastic water bottles. look at this plastic water bottle and say, oh my gosh, how did they not know they had so many microplastic stuff in there? But it's like how we look back on other generations and they're like drinking out of uranium cups and stuff like that. The lead pipes, like stuff like that. But we drink out of plastic and that just messes up with our brain and everything. Who knows? Normal is like spending your day scrolling on TikTok, looking at your phone, having your headphones in, listening to music no matter what. So that's normal. And we've been conditioned to believe everything that we see is normal, even though some things are not normal. And then this is my second video making this, but I'm only posting this one because I don't like editing, and I'm just gonna give you the facts and straight stuff. I'll edit other videos, like the high-tech ones that I want to do that have scripts, but I'm not following a script here. I'm just following a topic and I'm talking about it in my opinion. But if I have a script, I'm doing research and stuff like that, and I'll edit then. But for this one, normal is like our dialect. We speak English, but you know how people have accents. People say baby, people say my heart, my love, all that stuff. In New York, it's my heart. Here, it's my baby, or whatever you want to say. That's normal, but it's all different. People say how are you, how you doing, yo, hi, hello, all that stuff. That's normal, but it's different. You see what I'm saying? So there is no one set thing that is normal. And I asked Instagram notes, like, you know, Instagram notes, you could just ask a question. And I asked a question, I said, what is normal? And my brother's friend's dad, who is gay, he said normal is whatever you want it to be, what you make it be, or something like that. And I think that is one of the best answers to it, because normal is whatever you make it be. If I start wearing, I don't know, a t-shirt over my sweatshirt and I start doing that for about a week, people are gonna look at me weird and whatever. But if I'm doing it and styling it right, doing it say a year, people are gonna think that's normal because that's what I'm doing. And who knows, maybe that catches on to someone else and they begin to do it. So there are things that can happen that you do like once that seem odd. Like, I don't know, post, like you're starting a new TikTok channel or something like that. You post one TikTok and then people think, oh, it's just like strange, but then you keep going and going and going, and people are not gonna think that's normal until you start blowing up and you're like, oh yeah, it's kind of normal that he's posting TikToks and whatever, and it's normal that he's blowing up. But no one's gonna say, oh, he's blowing up because of luck. No, he's blowing up because of hard work and whatever. But people are gonna say it's normal because he's posting and everything like that. I don't know if these are good examples. I'm so sorry. But I hope you guys understand that we've been conditioned to think everything is normal, or some things are normal, and in reality nothing is normal. Like, that's like the main thing. Nothing is normal. Nothing is what it seems. You know why China is super smart, or Japan, one of the foreign countries, are super smart? It's because they're not given decisions, they're made decisions. Like, if you're a kid in Japan or China, I think it's China that's like the smartest one, that have the most workers and all that stuff. If you're a kid and you're going to school, your parents would pick the activity after school. They would pick like kickboxing or stuff like that, where in America we have choices and most of us decide to scroll on our phone after school. Like, what? That's why they're so smart. It's because they're not giving choices, they're made decisions. And for us, we're given choices, but half of us can't make the choices. Half of us can't make a decision. So we're like too fed up. We get upset with how many choices we have, and boom, we're just like, all right, I'm scrolling on TikTok then, or I'm scrolling on Instagram. I'm gonna post some stuff on Facebook Marketplace and lowball someone. But nah, like, that's what's going on in China or Japan, one of the two, or it could be both, who knows. But, and their suicide rate is also really high because of it, but our suicide rate is crazy too. And like, we've been seeing some weird things, bro. Like, a news reporter just talked about how we should kill homeless people. Homeless people are the coolest people in the world, bro. They don't pay taxes. They're out in the sun all day. They're chilling, living life how it's intended to be. Like, what? That's awesome. You're just chilling, having fun. So I think that government put that out there to kill homeless people. Just saying. This comes out and I get leaked and my address gets leaked and the cops raid me or some shit. Just letting you know that I'm speaking the facts and whatever. But this is episode 1. Dude, I'm like 12 minutes in. I'm talking about what is normal, and I got sidetracked onto super fent and killing the homeless people. Homeless people are awesome, bro. If you see a homeless person, give them a dollar or 50 cents, who cares, bro? Just give them something, and they'll probably spit some wisdom, because, dude, they have no entertainment, like they have no phone, no TikTok, no nothing, and they also like just vibe in the world. So all they do is think. Sure, some of them could be on drugs, haven't showered or whatever, but like think about it, bro. If you're out in the wilderness or the concrete jungle of New York, and all you have to do to survive is drink alcohol and pray, you're going to be thinking a ton. Half of them, maybe they rethink their thoughts about how they got there, but half of them, dude, I believe that some of them were super, super smart, had so much going for them, and then tried some fent or some drugs, and then got addicted, and then that took over. That's what happened with some people, and it's scary because it can happen to anyone. And people are like, oh my goodness, I can't deal with homeless people. Bro, homeless people are dope. They're human too. So I don't know. If a homeless person like attacks you, then that's a different thing. But homeless people are people too. Homeless people, it's in their name, people. Like, come on. But yeah, they're awesome. The super fent is gonna kill them. Just saying. Just be careful when that goes on the news. You can blame that news anchor or whatever who said kill the homeless people. We have too many homeless people. Kill them all, or something like that.
They have given billions of dollars to mental health and the homeless population. A lot of them don't want to take the programs. A lot of them don't want to get the help that is necessary. You can't give them a choice. Either you take the resources that we're going to give you, or you decide that you're going to be locked up in jail. That's the way it has to be now.
Or involuntary lethal injection or something. Just kill them.
You know why we have homeless people? Because of the price and how everything is at. Like, renting prices are up, property prices are up, our money that we're getting for jobs is down, groceries is up. Bro, I spent $174 on groceries and only bought like a few things, which was crazy work. But yeah, everything's up. College is up, schooling is up, like a ton of stuff is up, and then how you get money is down, and people have to work dead-end jobs to try and stay afloat. And it's not working. It's terrible. So that's why people are going homeless. Shit, might see me homeless. No, I'm just kidding. I've thought about doing that for a little bit. Maybe make a video on that. That'd be dope. But I also don't know how I'd survive and whatnot. I think I could. Who knows? Check back in about 3 years to see me doing that video. Who knows, bro? Normal is whatever, going back to the main topic, normal is whatever you want to make it be. That's like the main answer. There is no straight answer. I believe normal is whatever you want to make it be. I'm not saying do some weird shit and then say it's normal. No, we've gotten to the point where we see all these things online, like how congressmen and politicians and people in power diddle little kids, and even Diddy, he diddled people. That's where we get the name. He's the Diddy Diddler. And there are some things that we think is normal that is just not. It's just not normal. Like, I'll put this one in perspective. If you look at Europe to America, we drive to work. We drive to work. We have to drive everywhere. But in Europe, they walk, take a train or a bus, stuff like that. Sure, in New York, you could take a subway or a bus. But in rural areas and in other areas too, there are no forms of transportation. You would have to drive or bike and stuff like that. But even then, maybe your job is like an hour away car ride. So you have to get up at like 6 in the morning, drive there, be there at 7, and your job starts at 8. Like all that stuff. Or teachers who, even college teachers, bro. College teachers, they don't live in the college town. Maybe like in other places, but where I go, they live like an hour away. Mainly because where I'm at, it's not really, it's a cornfield and whatnot. The town was built around the college. That's pretty much it. But if you go to another place where the town was built in the college was built in the town, it's a much different story. In Europe, they walk it everywhere. They take trains. They have different transports. Sure, some of them drive, but most people walk. It's a walking distance. It's a walking country. That's why there's not many obese people there. And they take trains, like they take subways and whatnot, but they also have trains that are actually nice. And then they have buses, shuttles, taxis, all that stuff. And if you go to New York, we have subways, but those are disgusting and whatever. Those are disgusting. And then we have buses, but those really suck. And then taxis, but the traffic is terrible, so you might as well just walk. But if you're in a rural area, you have to drive. Like, that's like the crazy thing. And then also, if you look at the food too, we think it's normal that we have so much processed food. But if you go to Europe again, they have bread. Like, we have bread that lasts, I want to say, 2 to 3 weeks at max. I don't know how long it. I think I bought bread at September 8th or 10th, and it lasted till September 21st, so that time. But in Europe, it will last you, I think, about 4 days, because there's no preservatives or anything like that. It's fresh. Maybe not even a day. Like, I don't know how long it will actually last you. Fruits, you have to, like, people in Europe go shopping for that day. They have small fridges for a reason. They go shopping for that day, buy their fresh food, and then eat that for the night or whatever. And then America, we shop in bulks, put it all in the fridge, and then pretty much do it over the course of the weeks or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. And even again, their fridges are different. The way they live is different. They have no AC. Why do they need AC? There's no reason. They also use Celsius. In America, we use Fahrenheit. Should have changed that a while ago. 0 degrees Celsius is frozen. I don't know. I think it's 100 degrees Celsius is boiling. Fahrenheit, 32 degrees is freezing. 150? 250? 135? I have no idea. That's boiling, whatnot. That's so much annoying. That's so annoying. Like, not gonna lie, that's so annoying. Pretty much the rest of the world use Celsius, and we think it's normal because we're better. Bro, no country is better than another. We all suffer. We all do whatever. So, yada, yada, yada. Off topic again. But we think that stuff is normal. We think going out, buying so much processed food is normal, and then we wonder why our hearts hurt and stuff, and we wonder why we're obese when no one walks, or all we do is sit in our desk and do homework or work, stuff like that. Where in Europe, you work for a little bit, and then you have the break. I think this is how they do it. They work in the morning, and then 12 to 2 o'clock, they have their lunch break or whatever, where people go out, eat, have fun, chill out with friends, and then go back to work, and then close up shop at like 9 o'clock. That's so much efficient. That's so nice, because you're enjoying your life. Your work is not just work. Work is work and life. But in America, work is just work, and then after work is when your life starts. That's just a little thing I want to talk about. I have more stuff I want to talk about coming. I hope you guys like the hair. I cut it for you guys. If no one watches this video, that's totally fine. I'm just going to be posting shit. Pretty much slop. But this has been me talking for 30 minutes, and this is probably going to be very unedited. But I hope you guys enjoy. I really hope you guys enjoy this stuff. This, it's going to be episode 1, what is normal. I hope you understand what I was talking about. If not, I'm so sorry. Maybe I'll make another one where it's episode 1.5 or something like that and just redo this again. But this is going to be a series. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, put them in the comments. Let me know what you guys think of this video overall. If you guys have anything that you want to point out or me to change. And you might be noticing that it's pretty blank. I'm in a apartment right now, so I cannot paint the walls, but I'm also looking for more decoration and stuff like that. Whenever I go out, stuff like that, I'm going to be looking for decoration, so just tag along to see the room tour. There will be vlogs in the coming future. And different types of videos other than me just sitting in my dorm talking. There's going to be a lot of vlogs. There's going to be a lot of commentary. There's also going to be like this where it's story time and stuff like that. I don't know if I'll do story time, but like stuff like that. I'm just talking kind of like this. It's just going to be a lot different. I have a lot of challenges that I want to do, bro. I have a lot of things I want to do for my channel. And I hope you guys will stick around to watch this stuff and watch it blossom, because I'm awesome and you guys are awesome too. I hope you guys realize that you guys are awesome. I'm awesome, so you're awesome. That means we're both awesome. But I hope you guys have a good day. Have a good night. Eat well, sleep well, party on. I don't know what you guys are gonna do. If you're in school, I hope that's going well. But yeah, I don't know. But if you have anything that you want to talk to me about or anything at all, just leave a comment. I'll probably answer those because I would like to comment back to you guys and talk to you guys back. But I hope you guys have a good day. Good night, eat well, sleep well. See you guys in the next video. But this is episode 1. If you like this, please subscribe, comment, Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys later. Alright, I'll see you guys later.